I do want to tell you this, though, really, then I get back to the cause. I want you to know that, as our brother Jesus Christ said, amazing guy, right? The kingdom of heaven is within, and that we should live from within, not without. Don't look yonder. Don't look yonder. If somebody tell you, look here or there, do not do it. It's not out there. It's inside of you. I really, really want you to know you must get to know thyself. All right? Because there's a warfare happening within you between the darkness of the imagination and the light of God. And if you're not living from within, you don't have the power of the light, the love of God. And Nick is getting the phone out there, folks. He'll be right with you. I mean Chris, not Nick. Not Chris, not Nick, but Daniel. What the? If you don't have the light in you fighting the darkness in you, you're living in your head and you're stressed out and you're having a rough life because you're living in darkness. Really. And I'm a living witness to it. This is not something I'm making up. But if you live from within, then you have the light that will fight the enemy within, which is your imagination. The imagination is your enemy. Every thought that you have is your enemy. It's not your friend. It's not from God, and they're not from you. And that's why you feel anxiety and stress and worry. And I have to tell you, I'm learning so much, not only from within myself, but from people around the world. All people who are born of the woman are in a fallen state. And as a result of that, they're living in their heads, thinking that somehow, somewhere, somehow they're going to find the answer. You're not. It's not going to happen. Every answer you find in the thought leads to destruction. It never gets better. It's not going to work. Bring every thought into captivity, meaning forgive. Go and forgive your mothers because you're born of your mothers, and the mothers can't help it. It's not them, but it's the spirit that made a home in them. They turned you away from the Father. The moment you became irritated, agitated, angry, you became like her. And it's not like her, but it's that spirit that's in her. This is for men and women, boys and girls. You are not yourself. You have no love. You only have hate. It's impossible for you to love. It's impossible. But I really want to encourage you to be still. When you pray, be still and watch. Christ said to pray and watch. And if you do that, folks, your life will unfold for you. You will eventually, if you endure, and never give up. Don't complain. You have no idea how amazing it is when life is difficult. Really. Most people think it's bad when life is difficult, but when it's difficult and you're overcoming the imagination, it's an amazing thing. When you get to the point where you stop calling things good and evil, but to observe, and you will see what's going on. Have no opinion, not only about yourself, but no one else. We don't know what we want. You can never figure out what you want. It's impossible. And of ourselves, we can literally do nothing. You can't change yourself. You cannot change the darkness into the light. You cannot stop yourself from being anxious and afraid and angry and insecure and jealous and envy, strife. You can't help it. You can't change that. But if you see that you're wrong for having this anger, go and forgive and live from within, the light, the love of God will change it for you. He'll bring you out of that darkness. It's just that simple. But as long as you try, you're digging a hole. And no one, not one human being is to blame for your situation. You are to blame. You got into that. Take full responsibility. It's amazing. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.